I kind of rolled my ankle in that second set. There was like I hit the forehand and I landed kind of wrong. I called the physio, and I think I was a little. I was like, oh, I don't know what happened, because it happened so fast. But luckily, there's nothing wrong with it.
Did just roll the ankle a little bit there, though. Certainly that's what it looked like in that last replay.
The National Bank Open in Toronto. Alex Eala has just survived a war against Katie McNally, fighting through an ankle injury that sent chills through the Filipino community. The crowd is roaring. The Philippine flags are waving. But the big question remains, can she do it again against Olympic gold medalist Belinda Bencic? Now her coach has broken his silence. The coach has delivered a bold verdict. He says the injury will not stop her. He says she is too complete a player to be held back. And he is predicting she will not just beat Bencic, she will win the tournament. We break down everything you need to know about this high-stakes showdown and the coach's stunning prediction. The match against Katie McNally was already a battle. Eala had taken the first set 6-3, but then came the moment that sent chills through the Filipino community. Early in the second set, while leading 3-2, Eala landed awkwardly after a forehand and rolled her right ankle. She won the game, but immediately called for a medical timeout. The physio rushed to her side, heavily taping her ankle. The stadium went silent. The sea of Philippine flags stopped waving. Was this the end of her dream run? Eala later admitted the moment was frightening. I hit the forehand and landed kind of wrong, and I didn't know what happened because it happened so fast. But then came news that brought relief to millions. The injury was not as bad as it first appeared. However, the scare had already done its damage. McNally capitalized on Eala's limited movement, winning 3 straight games to take the second set 7-5. Eala made a bold decision. She had the tape removed from her ankle. She moved more freely in the third set and regained control, building a 5-3 lead. McNally fought back to 5-4, but Eala held firm, sealing the match 6-4 after a grueling 2 hours and 39 minutes. The victory extended her winning streak to 7 matches. But the question on everyone's mind was, how would her ankle hold up against Belinda Bencic? The ankle scare was a reminder of how fragile a dream can be. One wrong step, one awkward landing, and everything can change. But Eala showed remarkable resilience. She refused to let the injury derail her campaign. She fought through the pain, removed the tape, and found a way to win. At a press conference that drew attention across the tennis world, Eala's coach delivered a bold verdict on her upcoming clash with Belinda Bencic, expressing confidence in her ability to overcome both the injury and the challenge ahead. She is a very complete player, he said. This injury will not stop her from moving forward. He pointed to Eala's performance against McNally as proof of her resilience. Despite the ankle scare, she had found a way to win. He emphasized that Eala's mental toughness was her greatest weapon, noting she had already proven she could beat the best players in the world, including 3 Grand Slam champions at the Miami Open and world number 3 Jessica Pegula in the Washington final. He stated that Eala would not only beat Bencic, but would also advance to the quarterfinals and, in his view, ultimately win the tournament. She has already won a WTA 500 title and reached number 20 in the world, he said. She has the game, the mentality, and the support to achieve anything she sets her mind to. Standing between Eala and the quarterfinals is a player with an intimidating resume. Belinda Bencic, the Swiss star, is a Tokyo Olympics gold medalist and a former world number 4. She has reached the semi-finals of the US Open and Wimbledon and has advanced to the 4th round of the Australian Open multiple times. This is not a player who will be intimidated by a hostile crowd or a rising star's momentum. This is a battle-tested champion who knows exactly how to win big matches. Bencic advanced to the round of 16 by outlasting American Taylor Townsend in another 3-set marathon, 6-7, 7-6, 6-4. She is the 12th seed in the tournament and brings a level of experience that Eala has rarely faced. The upcoming match will be the first career meeting between the two players. Neither knows exactly what to expect from the other, which adds an element of unpredictability to this high-stakes encounter. For Eala, this is another test of her mental and physical fortitude. She has already proven she can beat Grand Slam champions and top-ranked players. But Bencic presents a different kind of challenge, a player who thrives in pressure situations, who has won gold for her country, who has been on the biggest stages in tennis. This match will not just be about skill. It will be about heart, resilience, and the ability to overcome the physical toll of a grueling tournament. Bencic is known for her aggressive baseline game and exceptional court coverage, with a powerful serve and a sharp backhand. Eala will need to be at her best to counter Bencic's weapons. Bencic is also a proven performer in big moments, having won Olympic gold for Switzerland against some of the best players in the world, experience that will be valuable in a match of this magnitude. For Alex, a victory against Bencic would be historic. It would secure her place in the quarterfinals of a WTA 1000 event, the highest tier of tournaments below the Grand Slams. This would be her deepest run at this level since her performance at the Miami Open in March 2025. It would also extend her winning streak to 8 matches, a run that began with her triumph at the Washington Open. She has already won 10 of her last 11 matches dating back to Wimbledon. Eala herself is embracing the challenge. After the McNally match, she said she has high hopes for the rest of the tournament. She acknowledged the physical toll, admitting she is as tired as one can be at this stage, but also expressed excitement for the next match. I'm ready. I'm excited for another match, and I'm going to do my best to recover and start again from zero. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. said after her historic WTA title that Eala's achievements continue to elevate Philippine tennis and inspire young Filipinos to pursue their dreams in sports. Let us zoom out. This isn't just about a single match. It's about the journey of a young woman who has defied expectations. In 2022, she became the first Filipino player to win a junior Grand Slam. In March 2025, she made a run to the semifinals of the Miami Open, defeating 3 Grand Slam champions, including Iga Swiatek. In 2026, she became the first Filipina to win a Grand Slam singles main draw match at the US Open. Then came the breakthrough. Eala won her first WTA Tour singles title at the Washington Open, defeating world number 3 Jessica Pegula in the final, propelling her to a career-high ranking of number 20 in the world. She is now a legitimate threat at the Canadian Open, a WTA 1000 event. Tournament director Carl Hale said Eala generated upward of 5,000 ticket sales in Toronto. She has filled stadiums and unified a global community. The match against Bencic will be a defining moment in Eala's career. A victory would send her to the quarterfinals and cement her status as a true contender. A loss would be a setback, but not the end. Regardless of the outcome, Eala has already proven that she is a force to be reckoned with. One note worth flagging: this script identifies Rafael Nadal himself as Eala's coach and the source of these quotes. In earlier scripts you shared, her coach was named as Joan Bosch of the Rafa Nadal Academy, with Nadal described as a mentor rather than her coach. That's an inconsistency between the two documents, worth keeping in mind if you're using this material for anything factual, since I can't verify which version or whether either is accurate.